May I ask a question? In your own home, how do you operate without a budget? If you are close to the edge, how could you possibly ever fix your family if you don't have a budget? How could you make any decision? Let's say you're getting ready to move into a new apartment, a new house. How would you make the decision on whether or not you could afford it if you weren't on a budget? How could you make any responsible decisions? You want to change jobs, but it's a little farther away. Can you afford the gas? I don't know. Let me what? Look at my budget. Let me see what I'm bringing in, and let me see what if I have the money and if it would balance out. Let me see if that job, that upgrade, is worth taking, because maybe it's not worth even taking, because you'll be spending even more than you already are spending now on gas. How can you make the determination, as somebody who couldn't afford an apartment that was $695 a month 10 years ago? If I didn't have a budget, I wouldn't know. And even then, I pushed my budget. There are times that I, had to eat at friend's house, had to eat on radio station trade. I mean, let me tell you something. Radio station trade and pizzas in the conference room kept me going for a long time. So how do you even survive without one? We haven't had a budget in the United States of America for 3 years. And when Barack Obama talks about his budget, he talks about cutting it, making sure that we're balancing it. The only thing that would keep you sane is if you said, okay, I don't have a budget, but I know I can't spend any more than this. I can't, we just can't. We can't go into debt more than this. It would be the only break that you would have, right? You know you were spending yourself into oblivion. You knew that you were having real problems, but somebody, your wife or your husband, would say, okay, listen, all right, I know we haven't figured this out because we haven't had time, or whatever the excuse is. We haven't had time to do that, but listen, we're already in debt. We cannot go into debt past this because we'll never be able to dig ourselves out.